A suspected drone has now been spotted along the Indo-Pakistan International Border in Samba. The drones were spotted in Phulpur section of the international border at 1:10 p.m. this afternoon. Forces have been put on alert amidst the drone threat in Samba. These are, of course, the big details we are tracking for you. A drone being spotted along the international border. A drone being spotted today in the Samba sector in Jammu and Kashmir. Let me bring in Ajay Jandial for more on this story. Ajay, a drone has been sighted today again?
Yes, this is the third, continuous day when drone have been spotted on the international border area, and this time in Samba sector once again. Earlier it was yesterday in Kathua, and today once again in the Samba sector. Immediately after this drone was spotted, alert have been sounded and searches are going on, because most of the time what was observed that Pakistan use such drones to drop weapons and the drugs in this in Jammu and Kashmir. So that's why alert has been sounded and searches have been started by the security forces to ensure that if any dropping has taken place, that has to be recovered.
Ajay, thank you for joining us with those details. Now we're learning, according to our sources, Pakistani terror groups are planning border action team attack on Indian forces on borders. Sources claim 3 terrorist groups have been mobilized for a BAT attack in Jammu, Rajouri line of control. One group of Al-Badr commander Abu Fian has moved from Kotli to the Noshera line of control in Rajouri after a group of Lashkar led by Abu Raza moved from Kotli to Aknoor sector of line of control. Third group of Lashkar led by Shafkat also moved close to line of control. All groups have been tasked with BAT attacks. However, final go-ahead is to come from top brass of terror groups. Ajay Jandial is joining us for more details on this story. Ajay, what are sources telling you? This, of course, is an intelligence on a possible terror attack that is being plotted across the border?
Yes, that is what our sources are saying, that security forces got this specific input that 3 terrorist commanders, they have been given task of carrying out BAT action on the Indian forces on the line of control and the international border area. According to information, Abu Fian, one of Al-Badr terrorists and who was active in the Pakistan occupied Kashmir's area in Kotli, he have been given task of moving to Noshera sector LOC, close to the LOC area, and then he have been given the task of carrying out attack on the Indian Army Jawans over there on the line of control in Noshera. Whereas another Abu Raza, who's a Lashkar-e-Toiba terrorist, he have been given task of carrying out attack on the Aknoor sector, which is in Plamwala sector, Aknoor, attack on the Indian Army troops over there. And one terrorist of Lashkar-e-Toiba, Shafkat, who was earlier active there in the and sitting in the POK in this Kotli sector, he have been moved to the international border, across the international border in Sialkot, and he has been given task of carrying out attack on the BSF troopers over there. These are what, if sources are to be believed, then these are the specific input which they have received, and that's why highlight have been sounded. Because in the past as well, we have seen that Pakistan have attempted for the BAT number of times, and many of them, that have been foiled by the troopers over there. But yes, this is very sure that if such kind of attack will take place in the coming time, and Pakistan army and Pakistani terrorists will try to do such thing, then they will not be spared, and definitely a reaction of the forces will be more and dangerous as far as the retaliation is concerned.
Ajay, appreciate you joining us with those developments. On that note, let's slip into a short break.